As we reflect today, it is important to point out just how much life has changed for the survivors who were in the path of that major storm.
Many lost possessions, some lost loved ones as the floodwaters rose. One of the hardest hit areas was in Avery County.
WBTV's Ron Lee visited a campground in Newland that was devastated by the storm, and Ron finds out how they're trying to bounce back.
In the dark days following the aftermath of Helene, many people in western North Carolina simply gave up hope, packed up, and left. But one campground owner that I talked to tells me his faith wasn't lost, it was revived. It's been a hard year for people in Avery County, as well as in much of western North Carolina. A long, hard year.
It just looked like I said, a bombed out third world country.
Chris Cottle has owned the Buck Hill campground in Newland for years. He and his family were here when the floodwaters came, risking their own lives, pulling their campers to safety, scampering to the highest points they could find. But sadly, not everyone here made it. That left a scar on the hearts of people who were left behind a year later.
It's a horrific thing to watch and kind of relive again, because it's almost like I'm back on that porch that Friday morning in horror, watching all of this happen.
Homes smashed, cars overturned, families gone. Dozens of campsites reduced to empty slabs and piles of debris. What might be harder than living through the storm is trying to overcome it.
We would not be here if it were not for all these churches and the support.
Attach another piece on the back here.
Churches from all over the country descended on the property days following the disaster.
When you put it on, it needs to be back like that.
Their goal was to rebuild homes and rebuild faith.
They take one day at a time.
Jerry Stolfus is with the Mennonite Alliance out of Kentucky, one of the many volunteer groups that are trying to get the family back on their feet.
To have the widespread flooding that Helene has done is just, you can't hardly comprehend it.
They came armed with tools and a message.
God doesn't waste opportunities. He has a reason for everything he does.
So they quickly got to work, rebuilding and replacing destroyed cabins and clearing damaged lots.
We are building back better, and we're excited about that.
When finished, there'll be a new bathhouse, splash pad for the kids, pickleball courts, and campsites, trying to live for the future while remembering what happened here in the past.
For hopefully 20, 30 years from now, we'll look back. Do you remember that flood? Do you remember how amazing God was in bringing the churches and bringing the people to help us build back?
The owner tells me these cabins should be ready to be rented in just a couple of weeks. Pretty good timing considering there hasn't been an income since Helene hit. In Avery County, I'm Ron Lee, WBTV, on your side.